So on 24th of July 2020, the Solana coin price was trading at the point of $1. And no one was talking about this blockchain. Absolutely no one. Until 2022, when the price of this blockchain has reached significant $250, which made roughly 25,000% for its early investors. And today I want to talk to you about another very promising blockchain, which right now no one really says anything about, which is called Aptos. And Aptos was founded by two Facebook ex-employees, Mohammed Shaikh and Avery Chin. And I want to share with you why I believe this blockchain can reach a very significant growth in the near future for its early investors, just like Solana did for its early investors in 2022. By the way, make sure to subscribe to this channel so that you will not miss out any other valuable information that I'm publishing here. So the main reason why I think Aptos coin can even outperform the Solana growth for its early investors is in its tokenomics, but mainly in its supply schedule graph. And I know what you're probably thinking about right now. What the heck is this supply schedule graph? And supply schedule graph is the graph, no surprise here, which can show you when and to whom crypto coins of certain crypto project, in our case it's Aptos, are being unlocked. And here we can see Aptos supply schedule graph, which shows that its maximum token supply was divided between 5 allocation categories, but mainly between community reserves, which could include grants for external developers to program on that blockchain, investors who on a very large scale supported financially the project at the early stage, and core contributors, people who are actually developing the blockchain. And we can see on that graph that those main categories have vesting on their own coins, which means that they receive all their coins not at once, but during a certain period of time. And now let's cover the most important thing that you need to understand here, which is how the usual crypto pump is happening. You see, when certain allocation categories, mainly investors and core contributors of certain crypto project, let's say Aptos, have their coins being unlocked by the vesting process, and when those allocation categories have bought all the Aptos coins from the public, who got them through any kind of public auctions or airdrops, since now they will be owning all the circulation supply of Aptos crypto project, they will easily be able to start pumping the coin price, meaning setting up whatever price they want for their coins. The real-world example of this kind of manipulation will be, let's say I have managed to get all the kiwis of the world in my own hands. So now, since I own all the supply of the kiwis, I can set whatever price I want, right? So I will say that I will sell one kiwi for $1 million. And now someone can reasonably ask, who the hell is going to buy one kiwi from you for $1 million? And you know what? I think if I will do a very powerful and large marketing campaign promoting the idea that if you will buy at least one kiwi from me, you will become stronger than Arnold Schwarzenegger was in his prime, well, you know what? Then I think there will be definitely some demand. I think there will be definitely some people who would like to buy at least one kiwi from me to test whether it's right or wrong. Did I do the right thing that I actually lied to those people? Of course not. But now I had their money. And that's the most important part of the game. By the way, the same kind of manipulation was done with Solana as well. And in my previous video, I'm actually explaining how it happened in more detail. So if you're interested, make sure to check it out. And now let me finally explain to you why I think Aptos coin specifically could be pumped soon. As we can see on Aptos supply schedule graph, there is no public sale category, which says there was no public sale. So what does it mean? It means that investors and core contributors of that project don't need to spend any time and money on buying the large number of the coins from the public to start the pump. The only people they need to buy the coins from are the ones who got it through airdrop, which was free distribution of Aptos coins to early users of the Aptos blockchain. The airdrop happened on 19th of October, and it was 2% of the Aptos total supply, so not that much. So very likely investors and core contributors of Aptos blockchain have already bought all the coins from the airdroppers, which means that the public doesn't own any coins anymore. We can also notice on the graph that for investors and core contributors, their coins will be locked until November of 2023. And while they're waiting for majority of their coins being unlocked, they are actually staking their locked coins, meaning they're earning interest from their coins being frozen, which is around 4,800,000 new Aptos coins that are being generated for them every month, which then they can immediately sell on the market. And that's the key here. They can immediately sell on the market. So what could happen is that since right now, as we saw it earlier, there is no public who owns any Aptos coins, and in circulation supply there are only coins that belong to those allocation categories such as investors and core contributors, those allocation categories could easily start pumping the price so that then they can sell the rewards from staking that they're getting every month to the public, to me and you, but at a very, very high price. By the way, the second reason why I think Aptos blockchain can show a very significant growth for its early investors is because of its astonishing fundamentals, which I talked about in that video. So make sure to check that one. And I want to mention that even if you will decide to actually buy the Aptos coin based on the provided information, even though I'm not the financial advisor, blah, 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 but even then, if you actually bought this coin, keep in mind that the price still can go down later. Because, well, that's the bear market, right? It is what it is. We all are dealing with it, and the only thing that we need to do is just to suck it up, right? The important thing here is not to feel scared if the price will go down, but rather feel prepared to actually buy more. Because what I'm doing is that I have allocated certain portion of my crypto portfolio to actually buy Aptos coin. And right now I only spent 50% of it. So I still have 50% to actually buy more Aptos coins if the opportunity will be given. And if the price will drop by 50%, I will just, buy the same number of coins that I have, but this time I will spend 2 times less money. And maybe you can take the same approach. But again, I'm not the financial advisor, I'm just the guy who knows how to find the hidden gems on this crypto market so that then I can share them with you. That's who I am. With that being said, if you love this video, make sure to check my previous one where I'm actually giving the real reason why Solana has been dropped by 95%. So check it out.